This video is part of a collaboration with Team Zirconia. To learn more about them or to view the original decklist, please look for links in the description below. Hey guys, Garrett back for Sableye the Mind Sculptor, and as you have probably just heard from our very informative and perfect voiceover, I am going to be running with the Mox Zirconia deck. Oh man, this is the every single land in my deck plus a whole bunch of 3-drops hand. This just isn't exciting enough. Let's send it back. Much better, much better. Let's bottom that. I don't think I need another Vile Aggregate just now. That meant to be a Foreboding Ruins. Sometimes MTGO messes with me. The thing is, I would usually say that I really want to draw another basic here, but I really don't. Another basic would be no fun. Canopy Vista for our opponent. Some green, white humans deck. I think we're just going to go Corrupted Crossroads, Scrap Heap Scrounger, and hope to find another land to curve my stuff out better. Scrap Heap Scrounger is good because it does not give away any information on what deck I'm playing. It goes in a lot of different decks. It's in this deck just because it's a recursive threat, so yeah. Thrabes for our opponent. Let's just play Foreboding Ruins tapped. I cry every time. Let's see. I could play Bomat Courier here, but there's really no point. So, I think we just lead on Forerunner of Slaughter. After attacks, what am I thinking? Went into new player mode for a second there. Try not to let that happen again. Now, I can play my Forerunner of Slaughter. Send our opponent back to turn. And there will be haste. So, looks like our opponent's probably on some sort of green-white humans list. That's still a thing, isn't it? There's a Thalia Heretic Cathar. Not fun for my haste. You make my haste useless, and you block all my creatures. So, I think she pretty much has to go. Let's do that. Okay, cool. She actually died. So, let's get in with Forerunner and Scrap Heap Scrounger. And I may as well play my Bomat Courier, even if it can't do anything right now. We're pretty far ahead right now. Our opponent did get slowed down by the tapped Canopy Vista on turn 1, so that's been pretty good for us. And we're getting to the point where Bomat Courier sacking and just cycling is fine. I doubt that he crews here, but he could. If he had another card in hand, I guess it'd make sense. Another creature in hand. Or wanted to search for one. What did he do? Did he just deck my Forerunner? Okay. That's annoying. My haste is gone. So, I guess I get to get a card at least. Not quite yet, though, because I need to Vile Aggregate this turn. Let's just get in for 3 with my Scrounger. Cruise up the Copter and trades? Really? Interesting decision there. I mean, he gets to do his whole card switcheroo thing, but you're really gonna trade your Copter for a Scrounger? Discards Athalia's Lieutenant. Well, I think the play is still just to play my Vile Aggregate here. But when Weaponscraft Enthusiast comes down, I do get to boost its power up to 4, and then swing in for Trample. Interesting to note, I do think his biggest creature is his biggest possible creature would be... Oh, never mind. He had another deck. His biggest creature possible would be an Avacyn, and it would have still been able to kill that without dying, but that didn't matter in the end. Let's just get in with our Bomat Courier, get a card under it, bring our opponent to 10. Oh, gonna draw a card with his clue. Then he goes to 10. And I think I'm just gonna cast my Mimic. Doesn't really matter what mana I use, since my plan next turn is just to crack a clue. Probably should have left the red open in case I wanted to sack Bomat Courier, but I don't. Tireless Tracker for our opponent. Plays a Westvale Abbey. Westvale Abbey is annoying to our deck. Let us just crack a clue. Draw land. and an Unlicensed Disintegration. That's a good card for this situation. We can get rid of the Tireless Tracker. Swing in... I wish I had more red sources right now. I probably should have actually... I could have cracked a clue and searched. But, so that I could cycle the Bomat for 2 cards. But, I think our best play is just to kill the Tireless Tracker. And then swing in with the Mimic. And he can block if he wants to. Either way, that's a big hit for us. Then he can trade if he wants to here. But I don't think he will. Yep, just goes to 5. Cracks his clue. Plays another Thraben Inspector. Thraben Inspector is at least a redraw for our opponent. Attacks. I'll let that happen. No need to block. Heron's Grace Champion, that sucks. Gets to gain back a little bit of life there. And Heron's Grace Champion is very annoying to deal with if I don't get another removal spell for it. I think I play my Enthusiast here. And I think this is one of those weird situations where I do want the counters, because that will allow me to block and kill the Heron's Grace Champion. Then I play my Bomat Courier. I will choose to leave this as a 2-1. Draws a card with his clue. I will just get in with the Bomat Courier. Chooses not to block. Yeah, my empty hand really is scary. Going to get some cards with Bomat Courier. Mountain. I think it's better just to prevent him from gaining life with the Heron's Grace Champion for now. Of note, I do have a card in my graveyard to bring back my Scrap Heap Scrounger at this point. Opponent is getting near flipping Westvale Abbey, though, so I do have to be wary of that. Okay, so let's do some blocking. Block, block. He gains 3 life, and I kill the Heron's Grace Champion. And then let's leave both of the Thraben Inspectors. Does he have another Heron's Grace Champion? That's pretty bad. That's probably game, in fact. Kind of wish I blocked with my Mimic now. He gains a ton of life, and I think that probably puts this game out of reach. Yeah, let's go to the sideboard. Heron's Grace Champion, confirmed good card. We came very close there. If he didn't have removal plus Heron's Grace Champion, I would have been fine. Collective Defiance is good. Transgress the Mind is fine. And Key to the City seems good. So let's see, how do I do this? I think I take in all of my keys to the city. Take in maybe 2 Transgress. I don't think I need 3. Well, what's bad in this matchup? Because I don't think Bomat Courier is that good. Well, Weaponscraft Enthusiast is bad in this matchup. Just all 4 of those are coming out for sure. Then, without Weaponscraft Enthusiast, Vile Aggregate gets pretty bad, so let's just take out all of that and run it back like this. I left Flare Drone in over Aggregate because Flare Drone is very good at killing things, and First Strike is very nice. Yeah, I'll definitely keep this hand. This is pretty good, in fact. I would like to have a removal spell for a possible Thalia, but other than that... Swamp. Play my Bomat Courier. Get in for 1. Send him back the turn. Forest. Let's go Swamp. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. Duskwatch Recruiter for our opponent. Swamp. Swing in with the Scrap Heap Scrounger. I don't think he is going to trade here. Nope. And then let's just play my Flare Drone. Give him a reading assignment real quick. Send him back the turn. Eventually that Bomat Courier is going to turn into 3 cards, so kind of worked out in this situation. He's going to play something. I'm sure of it. Probably a, yeah, Thalia's Lieutenant. That is absolutely fine. Duskwatch still can't get in. Okay, second Scrap Heap Scrounger is not bad at all. I will play my Ruins of Oran Reef. I think I don't play my Flare Drone right now because I want it to have 4 power. Let's just swing in with Flare Drone and Scrap Heap Scrounger. Still happy to trade. Going to throw Thalia's Lieutenant in front of the Flare Drone. Kill Lieutenant, hit him for 3. Send him back to turn. Flips Duskwatch. Oh, I forgot to play my Scrap Heap Scrounger, which... That's not good. I would have had a lot more power on the board. Whatever. Expedition Envoy. Smuggler's Copter. Does not attack with the Kralin. Horde Howler. Played 2 spells, so it flips back into a Recruiter. Let's play my Ether Hub. And just swing in with these guys. Opponent drops to 9. 6. Then we can just play our second Flare Drone, bringing our opponent to 3. Bring our opponent to 5. Play, counter up my Flare Drone, and play a Bowmat Courier, bringing our opponent to 3. I'd say odds are pretty much in my favor of winning at this point. Deck in stone would suck, and you know he has 4 in his deck. No attacks. This could be good for me. And there's the concession. Okay. I think that went pretty well. Let's just run it back. I assume he's going to be on the play this time. There's our key to the city. Secret sideboard tech. As far as card order goes, we will play our Scrounger before our key. Thraben Inspector would be annoying if I had a Bowmat Courier this game, but you don't get those every game. Nice little combo here is that Key to the City can discard the Scrap Heap Scrounger, and then the Scrap Heap Scrounger can get replayed from the graveyard. Is the opponent just going to crack a clue? Nice. I better draw another land. Key to the City can help me do that, but I'd prefer to not have to pay for it. Send our opponent back to turn. Cracks the clue. Yeah, Thalia's Lieutenant can be a problem, so it would be nice to find a land for Collective Defiance. Or a couple lands for Collective Defiance. Outnumber does deal with the problem. Just get in for 3. Can I get away with just playing another Scrounger here? I think that's what I gotta do. Gotta make the aggressive plays. And then hopefully he doesn't find 2 creatures here. Okay, just another Lieutenant. Well, wait. Another Lieutenant does bring it up to 3 toughness. That's annoying. Gets in for 6. Bringing me to 11. Mountain. Okay, that's good. I will. He's considering not sending me back my combat step. I will get in for 6 of my own. Bringing him to 11. And play my Vile Aggregate to block the Lieutenant. That seems like an iffy play. If he finds 2 creatures, I'm kind of in trouble. I think maybe I just have to waste my Collective Defiance on this thing. 4 damage to target creature. Gets that out of the way. Wish I'd hit enough land drops to make that a little more useful. Bearer of Silence is actually going to come online as a creature and a removal spell next turn, though. Decks both my Scrap Heap Scroungers. That's a little bit annoying, yes, indeed. Gets in for 4. I'll get 2 cards later, but that's really not what I wanted. Second Key to the City, too. Maybe I need to not have so many of those in my sideboard. Okay, sorry for the cut there. Someone walked into the room while I was recording. I'm just going to send my opponent back to turn. I really do need this Bearer of Silence to come online. Gets in for 3, bringing me to 4. Another Thraben Inspector. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. That's not great. I will play my Vile Aggregate, I guess. It does bring my Outnumber to enough damage that I can double outnumber the Thraben Inspector. And it is big enough to block a Thraben Inspector. So, that's good. They're still on 2 lands, but their deck is a little bit lower curved than mine. And it looks like he's just done after not drawing any lands. Well, I don't know if that's an accurate representation of this matchup, but good play to my opponent, I guess. Peace out.